Hello, my name is Dr. Habib. I'm ECFMG certified doctor from United States. I graduated from Pakistan and completed my ECFMG certification from US. So my association with CERT has been there, and my mentor is Dr. Bernie over here. So today I'm going to speak about the impact of climate change on the allergies, in particular asthma and allergic rhinitis. So let's introduce this topic a bit in the start. So let's start with the introduction. World Health Organization estimates that the direct health impacts of climate change will cost around $2 to $4 billion annually by 2030, and that is very concerning. Basically, climate change is a long-term change in temperature and weather patterns on Earth. And these can happen due to a lot of different conditions like variations in sun's energies and volcanic eruptions and so on. The human activity since 1800 has been the main cause of climate change so far, and includes the combustion of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, and also these burning combustion gases produce the greenhouse gas emissions. So these gases are basically creating an insulation layer around the Earth, which is capturing all the heat and increasing all the temperatures, which is in turn causing all the climate change adversities. So the methods we used are as follows. We searched various databases like PubMed, Cochrane Library, and Google Scholar. And we tried to include the articles in the last decade to make sure that it's all recent. And our keywords were climate change, allergic rhinitis, asthma. So our focus was on the aero allergens and how the climate change affects the aero allergens and in turn the allergic diseases. As you can see in this figure over here, there's an interlinked connection between the air pollution, climate change, allergens, and human body response. So basically, the climate change and air pollution can influence the bioavailability and potency of allergens and adjuvants in many different ways. So this can also skew the physiological processes of the body towards development of the allergies. For example, like oxidative stresses, epithelial damage, pollination, and chemical modification can be done due to air pollution for the allergens. And these all result in allergies in the end. Regarding the discussion of this poster presentation, human activities have been raising the Earth's temperature by about 1 degree centigrade since the pre-industrial era, and it has been accelerating by 0.2 degrees centigrade every decade. So it's a serious issue. What is happening around us is that we can see higher land and ocean temperatures, rising sea levels, melting ice at the poles, melting glaciers, floods, droughts, rainfalls. And also we are witnessing changes in the cloud and vegetation cover. So it's all driven by the increased greenhouse gas emissions. So another consequence of this temperature and climate change is that the aeroallergen production is being altered. Now, aeroallergen production from the plants and fungi depend on a lot of complex interactions. So basically, in extreme weathers, these aeroallergens get a bit modified. For example, in dust storms and stronger winds, spore and pollen dispersal can be influenced. Higher temperature can also accelerate the chemical reactions that produce secondary particles and disturb the ozone layer. So there's considerable evidence that diesel exhaust particles can also enhance allergic diseases by acting synergistically with allergens. The allergenic proteins and glycoproteins from the pollen grain can be released upon contact with water. And these small allergens can attach with the diesel exhaust particles in the air and reach the lower airways, resulting in simultaneous exposure to diesel exhaust particles and air allergens. So this is also significant information which provides a link between the allergies and the air allergens. So we reviewed a lot of articles over the last decade, and we tried to link it with asthma and allergic rhinitis, and we found that considerable indicators like temperature, precipitation, air quality index, they had significant link to these outcomes. Conclusion and future direction should be based on the adaptation and strategy, which involves effective monitoring, and the consequences associated with climate change factors should be improved. And this involves accurate measures of particulates and pollutants. So this review aimed to examine the effects of climate change indicators on the allergic rhinitis and asthma, and to highlight the urgency of this alarming situation. Our review suggests that climate change is a significant risk factor for allergic diseases and demands urgent public health authorities' attention. To reduce the hazardous climatic conditions and the damage, we recommend that health professionals also educate and counsel allergy patients so that they can prevent themselves and improve the awareness on how to prevent. Thank you very much. In the end, I would like to thank CERTS for giving me an opportunity to present my poster in this prestigious conference. I'm really honored. Thank you so much.